¿Qué lo que, qué lo que?
Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. Along with Greg Anthony, Brent Barry, and our sideline reporter David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. It's getting noisy here in Boston. We're at the home of the Celtics. Holmgren. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Another shot. Back to Holmgren. 6 on the shot clock. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander missing. Greg, seems like we always talk about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's offensive side, but when it comes to deflections and steals, his defense, he's one of the best.
Yeah, his two-way ability is sometimes overlooked in the mainstream media. But people in the know how good of a defender he is.
Yeah, if Porzingis gets an angle like that, once he gets by you, there's just really no way to get to him other than fouling him. So, good job attacking this time.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Here's Oklahoma City now. Pass to Caruso. There's a screen by Williams. To the paint. And stolen by Tatum. Outside, Porzingis. The Celtics working the ball around now. Beyond the arc. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist.
He seems very natural when he's out there at the three-point line and uses that kind of rhythm. Porzingis, nice look.
Up top, Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Dort. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. Shoots over White. The Thunder with another miss.
D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
Outside Holiday. Brown outside. Pass to Porzingis. There's the triple. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. In recent years, Brent, we've seen Oklahoma City turn into a contender simply by developing their own young talent.
Yeah, blocks on sticks, on bricks, on blocks, and that's what they've done. They have not signed a free agent, big-name guy. They've built from within. They've built an incredible roster by drafting well and fostering the growth of these young players, along with a coach who has given them a lot of belief. It's been pretty magical in OKC.
And they go to the intentional foul.
really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. He wants to talk to his guys. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. On the wing, Williams. Trying to find Gilgeous-Alexander. Gets it to him. Pass to Holmgren. Trying to get something going. And he lays it up and in.
And once Holmgren gets the ball in there, he can finish in so many ways.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, Dort makes his bones at the defensive end. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander says, I always try to test myself against him in practice because he's the best of the best. Coach Mark Daigneault said, I look at him more like he's an artist. We can shift him anywhere. There's no one he can't guard. Kevin?
David, he is a beast. Wow, thank you for the report. Brent, it seems like throughout his career, Gilgeous-Alexander has an answer to whatever the defense might throw at him.
Well, the defenses don't have answers to stop him, Kevin. I know that. This guy is so quick with the basketball. He's so good at adapting on the fly with the ball, getting around the initial defender to make plays. Superstars have that quality. SGA has it in spades.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And Greg, we were talking Jaylen Brown making the 2023 All-NBA second team. That was big for him, wasn't it?
Yeah, Kevin, it made Jaylen eligible for the Supermax, signing for that 5-year extension in July of 23. At the time, the largest contract in NBA history.
Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. Pass to Tatum. Stolen by Dort. Caruso with the ball. He's picked up by White. To the inside. Holmgren.
Well, Porzingis, the height, the reach, just overpowering.
Out to White. Fires from deep. Rebound by Williams. And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for Oklahoma City. In the dunk by Holmgren.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. And there's the bucket from Tatum.
That's what makes Tatum so dangerous. Offensively, he doesn't need the ball in his hands to be effective.
And it's Jason Tatum with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Down low. Back to Holmgren. Porzingis with the rebound. The Celtics with the lead. Outside Tatum. Back to White. Pass to Porzingis. And that's dunked by Porzingis.
And he just elevates and powers in the one-hander.
Textbook. Now here's Holmgren from the arc. And we reach the end of the first quarter. Celtics lead by 4. And the second quarter will be on the way. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And what do you guys think about Boston here in this one?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
They're trailing by 7. GA, these Boston Celtics are unquestionably a top-tier offensive unit.
Stupendous shooting, excellent instincts with the ball. Yeah, they are a model offense in many ways, making it tough for many teams to keep up with it.
I mean, length and skill. And Holmgren has a lot of both.
Outside, Porzingis. In the corner, Tatum with it. 5 to shoot. Sinks it. And the shot from Porzingis.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
Williams from outside. They get it back. Out left of the wing. Three-pointer. Porzingis with the rebound. Celtics leading by 7. Right side, White. Back to Porzingis. Taken away by Williams. Outside, Dort. A 3. Good. The nice assist for Williams. Dort got himself on the board with 3 there.
The size and skill of Dort is pretty unique. He could be really effective at any position on the floor.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Got to hold firm or you're going to get a call.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren. That's good, and that evens things out for him. 50-50. 4 of 8 shooting this game. Here's Tatum. That one's off. He's now 1 for 2. Oklahoma City trailing.
And you watch Jason Tatum, year to year, he is a model of consistency. Across the board, the numbers are pretty similar, and the effort never wanes.
They now take the lead. Williams has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Right a screen. Over in the corner, Porzingis. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
Man, you get so caught up in the bravado of someone scoring on you and you wanting to even the score. Unfortunately, he couldn't answer back.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
The kick out to Brown. Back to Holiday. Pass to Brown. To the middle. Here's Porzingis. And they get it. Plays it up and banks it in. Porzingis has got 4 points in the quarter.
Yeah, that's tough for the defense. Porzingis inside. I don't know who defensively is going to get to him.
Gilgeous-Alexander looking around. Inside. And the dunk by Holmgren.
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
Nice to play with a point guard that takes pride in playmaking. It makes you move around just a little bit faster to get open spots.
Using his teammates, Tatum creates just enough daylight to get off a shot.
It's Gilgeous-Alexander with the drive. It's a nice passing by Oklahoma City. To the paint. It's tipped. 5 on the clock. And here they go. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. That one on Williams.
And how about Tatum there, using his muscle, easily absorbing the contact and still able to knock down the shot.
Now the Thunder with it. They trail by 1. Outside Dort. And he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
How about Dort just rising up and getting to the rim?
Pass to Hauser. Back to Brown. Here's Hauser. Outside Tatum. The Celtics need to get a shot off. And Horford wide open. He shoots. Boston, no good that time either. And here are the Thunder now. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. That's on Jaylen Brown. The Thunder shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. That's good from Gilgeous-Alexander. And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over.
Offensive players now on the court. It's your
Gilgeous-Alexander hits them both.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Tie game in Boston. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter.
24.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. So it's the Celtics now. There's a good screen. Pass to Tatum. And Greg, you think about what they call floating. Why does that one shot earn a nickname like that?
I mean, it's a badge of respect, right? The floaters, teardrops, whatever you call them, runners, often the finishing touch to an already well-developed offensive arsenal.
Joe, a three-pointer, no good. Here's Boston now. Pass to Hauser. In the corner, Tatum with it. The flush by Tatum.
Well, you know Jason Tatum can score, and that's exactly what he's done thus far.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. He takes it in. That one goes. Count it. Gilgeous-Alexander's got it all tied up now for the Thunder.
Great movement in the pick and roll. Gilgeous-Alexander so decisive in that kind of set.
Tatum on the wing. 12 points for him. Brown outside. Back to Tatum. From past the arc. Thunder with the rebound.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can count on him to continue missing.
Right there, the defender clearly trying to inhibit a fast break. I think that's a transition take foul. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
At the line.
Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. To the middle. Here's Brown. Just 5 to shoot. A three. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. Oklahoma City trailing. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. To the inside. Williams. A miss that time. Would have put him up.
He creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense, not really a factor.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 6. Wiggins outside. Knocks it loose. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Launches a three. Sinks the three-pointer. Hauser's got 4 this quarter.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed. in getting out on him.
Down low. And it's Williams throwing it down.
Gilgeous-Alexander's nothing if not a creator. Make that pass in his sleep.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Celtics can beat you in a number of ways. Point guard Jrue Holiday said, "You can play small and big. We have great bench players who come in and change the game at any time and could start on other teams. And we have a hunger." Kevin, they're going to be a problem for a long time.
Agreed. They are stacked, DA, for sure.
And looking at Tatum's game, you know, he really doesn't have a weakness. He can give it to you in a variety of ways.
Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Outside Williams. Pass to Joe. Shot clock at 6. Back to Williams. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Here's Pritchard. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. Back to Tatum. Tatum slips by the contact inside.
And there's the frame being put to use by Tatum. He knows he's dangerous down low.
Left side, Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Wiggins. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Now here's Williams. The second chance effort. It's hauled in by Cornette. Here's Pritchard. He has yet to score. Wants to get it to Tatum and does. That one goes in. And now a 5-point Celtic lead.
And he's really made the most of his opportunities today. I mean, he needs to keep working for those kinds of looks.
The third quarter comes to a close. Celtics out in front. They're up by 5. Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. He has decided it's the right time to talk. The latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. During the break, listened in with Joe Mazzulla and his team. Now, he told his guys not to get comfortable. He said, so we've got a little breathing room. So what? That's no reason to slow down out there. He wants them to keep the effort up. Guys?
All right, thank you, David. Thunder trailing by 5. And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. And the foul called on Porzingis. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Holmgren. And the dunk by Holmgren.
I mean, sneaky, but when he moves around the floor, Holmgren takes you out of the play, slips past, and just rolls to the hoop.
Here's Hauser. Back to Holiday. Left side, Brown. Out to Porzingis. Just 4 to shoot. Fades. They get it again. Pass to White. Here's Hauser, defended by Dort. And it goes out of bounds. That one off. Dort.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
White. And a miss there on the triple. Thunder trailing by 3. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Pass to Williams. Wants to get it to Holmgren and does. Well, Brent, we had to wait a year for it, but Chet Holmgren had an incredible rookie season.
And I don't think any talent evaluator is surprised at the way that Chet came in his first year and was able to contribute and sometimes dominate in the ways that he did. So coming back healthy, making that immediate impact, Chet Holmgren is going to be a superstar in this league.
Outside Holiday. Pass to Brown. The kick out to Tatum. Shoots from 12. The Thunder pull it in. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. So they take the lead. And the Thunder lead by 1.
Gilgeous-Alexander, fantastic concentration.
And here's Porzingis. Back to Tatum. Pass to Brown. Now Tatum takes the 3. And Holmgren pulls it down. And looks like the illegal pick was set. That'll get their attention.
Well, after committing a turnover like that, you're just praying the game doesn't come down to the last possession. You'll remember that one.
And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the 4th. And he can't jam it through. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for Oklahoma City. Here in the 4th quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for Boston.
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. And that aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
Back to White. Fires for 3. Drills it from outside. Now it's a 4-point Celtic lead.
And Tatum is all about doing what's best for the team. Superb as a ball mover in terms of finding his teammates.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Taken away by Holiday. By himself. And Holiday throws it down.
The moment he touches the ball, Drew Holiday just exploding to get out in transition.
Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. To halt the run. Dort misses.
And that shot isn't the one they should be taking if they want to make this comeback happen.
Tatum looking around. On the wing ground. Just 5 on the clock. Stolen by Dort.
This is a do-or-die possession. They have got to get points.
Now, you can't make any mistakes right here if you want to keep hope alive. Their execution has to be precise.
There's 53 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Pass to Williams. 6 to shoot. Holmgren with it. Headed by Porzingis. And now it's Brown running. He can go all the way. And Brown throws it down.
Give them credit. They've worked hard all game, now looking to finish it.
No, great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort from the squad.
It's Gilgeous-Alexander with the drive. And again, no good by Oklahoma City. Here are the Celtics with the ball. 9 points in a row. Good run for him right now. Dort, left side. And stolen by Tatum. Fires the three. And the three ball is good. And now an 11-point Celtic lead.
Nada más si te decís que bueno de este juego y te cuidarte.
A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid.
Él mismo lo dijo, él me lo dijo. Usted qué bueno de este juego. Ahí mismo FUP de 11 se descuidó seguro. Es que ustedes le bajan, loco. No pueden bajarle. Oye, ahora, pero ayer yo gané un juego a ese muchacho que si hubiera sido tú, te desencanta del primer cuarto. Porque que dime tú, uno tiene que plantarse. No, yo no me desencanto, yo lo que me concentro más. Toma, Yoño, toma. Toma, Yoño.
Hi, everyone. Time to get into it. NBA action on 2K Sports.
Mira, está ahí el celular.
I'm Kevin Harlan along with Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony. On the sidelines, it's David Aldridge. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. On it from 12. So, Greg, a marquee matchup here tonight. Two of the NBA's best teams is some of the best players.
And it's bound to be a fun one, right? There is elite talent on the floor. In this kind of a powerhouse matchup, both teams are looking to make a statement.
And so it's the Thunder getting on the board first. Dort misses.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Pass to Tatum. Out to Porzingis. The Celtics working the ball around now. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Now here's Brown. It's stolen by Dort. To the middle. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Holmgren. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And playing up-tempo, pro-level ball can be hard for some guys, but Holmgren has easily made the transition.
Greg, seems like we always talk about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's offensive side, but when it comes to deflections and steals, his defense, he's one of the best.
Yeah, his two-way ability is sometimes overlooked in the mainstream media, but people in the know how good of a defender he is.
Tatum's shot is off. And that one is stuffed right through.
Lift off, Mr. Dort. A one-way ticket to the rim.
Holiday surveying the floor. Pass to Porzingis. The kick out to Holiday. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. Thunder off to a quick start here. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Rebound, Boston.
You got to finish at the rim right there. You hate seeing those opportunities go to waste.
To end the cold streak, Brown wide open. He fires. That three off the mark. Pass to Holmgren. Tries again. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It's on Porzingis.
And you know teams are going to be physical with Holmgren, but he's aggressive, and boy, he plays with passion.
GA, these Boston Celtics are unquestionably a top-tier offensive unit.
Stupendous shooting, excellent instincts with the ball. Yeah, they are a model offense in many ways, making it tough for many teams to keep up with them.
Now here's Brown. The kick out to Tatum. Back to White. The three. Good on the three-point shot.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And Gilgeous-Alexander throws it down.
And watch out for SGA going to the basket. He will put it on your head if you're not watching.
Out of bounds, Oklahoma City takes possession. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Celtics coach Joe Mazzulla has talked about the 2 J's, Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum. He says they've been lumped together because they play a similar position, but they don't have to be similar. They've got to be able to express who they are and not constantly be compared to each other. They're not the same. Kevin?
Back, David, remember a couple years ago, there was some thought that maybe one would be traded. I'm glad they're still together. There's a minute 40 left in the first quarter. Outside Williams. Out to the right wing. Just 4 to shoot. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. 6-point game. To Porzingis. Back to Brown. Outside Tatum. Taken away by Williams. And oh, here we go with Wallace. Nobody back.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
And you watch Jason Tatum, year to year, he is a model of consistency. Across the board, the numbers are pretty similar, and the effort never wanes.
And Stan, as he enters his prime, Jason Tatum is shooting to become the face of the NBA.
Yeah, and Kevin, he knows winning is the key. For a star player on a great team, learning that balance, when to take over and when to set up your teammates, is a big part of it.
Pass to Holmgren. Porzingis with the rebound.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
White with it, and it's Wallace picking him up. Tatum's shot is off. And here is Williams. Gilgeous-Alexander deciding where to go with it. And that does it for the first quarter. Thunder lead by 7. The second quarter coming up right after this break, so don't go anywhere. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Thunder.
Well, so far they've done a great job of reading the offense and repeatedly putting themselves in the right place to interrupt the play and force turnovers.
Now here's Tatum. 6 on the shot clock. Holiday up top with his first shot attempt. Dort grabs the miss.
the defense there got away with a major lapse.
Well, keeping his eyes up. Coaches love to see that kind of anticipation.
Tatum with it. And it's Wallace picking him up. White, wide open. He fires. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Every year, Greg, we get a new batch of rookies into the NBA, and sometimes we're all guilty of judging them too early.
Oh, absolutely. I think we need probably 3 years to evaluate a player. You know, fans and media can be a little harsh at times, but not everybody develops at the same rate.
A nice shot by Tatum.
Never a bad idea setting Tatum up.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Dort. And the three off target. Celtics trail by 6. Brown outside. And here's Porzingis. Holmgren with the steal. Out to the right wing. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. For 3, Williams. Here's Holmgren. And the dunk by Holmgren.
I mean, length and skill. And Holmgren has a lot of both.
Outside Tatum. A 3 from Tatum.
Well, with his skill and confidence with the ball, if you put him in position, he'll reward you.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Now here's Holmgren. He has 5. And he makes that one. Holmgren's got 7 points in the game.
They're making room for the big guy. I like Holmgren calling for help so he can find his shot.
Left side Tatum. The kick out to Brown. Just 5 on the clock. To the inside. It's stolen by Dort. Taken away by Holiday. Screened by Porzingis. .149 left now here in the second. And the foul called on Jalen Williams. That'll be his second foul of the game. .149 left in the first half of basketball. Outside Tatum. Pocket 6. To the left wing. Porzingis with the ball. Dort covering. Porzingis can't hit. The Thunder lead by 7. And the conversation for Porzingis, coach, tends to always come back to health. And what a challenge that has been for him.
Yeah, Kevin, over his career, on average, he's missed about 30 games per season. But that's not an uncommon problem, as you know, for players who stand well over 7 feet tall. Well, when you move the ball, you open up the defense. Great job to make the unselfish play.
Outside, Porzingis. There's 53 seconds left in the second quarter.
Well, you can tell he thinks he should have had that one. Even harder on him when he's got a good look like that and it doesn't go down.
Now here's Wallace. They lead by their biggest margin of the game, 9. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. For Oklahoma City, they have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
Wallace hits 2 free throws. And so Holiday will bring it up for the Boston Celtics. To the paint. Outside, Porzingis to stop the drought. And he drives in. That one misses. 3 shots all come up empty. To the wing on the left. Holmgren in the post. Pass to Dort. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. The Thunder with another miss. And so it's Oklahoma City holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. We'll return shortly. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Now, Tatum launches a three. Inside. Emphatic finish by Tatum.
Yeah, you got to really do a better job on Tatum once he gets on the way up. Excellent at fighting his way through the defense there and still able to convert.
Stan, I've always admired you. Come from a coaching family. Was there a point growing up you knew you wanted to be a coach?
Yeah, look, I loved being around the game, and so two things happened that drove me into coaching. Number one, I loved baseball, and I couldn't hit one, so that was out. And I wasn't a good enough basketball player to go on that way, so if I wanted to stay involved in the game, that's when I knew I wanted to be a coach.
But your dad had a little bit of that in his background. I say in a little kind of tongue-in-cheek, right? He was a guy that led the way in your interest.
Yeah, my dad coached for over 40 years, and I think he had a great passion for it and always used to tell us that he never actually felt like he worked a day in his life. He loved it so much.
Following is the terrific score.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And for those of you turning in, we're about a minute into the second half. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Really unacceptable letting Porzingis get that kind of positioning. Once he's established, it's over.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 10. Wallace misses. Celtics trailed by 8. The kick out to Holiday. And now we've got the intentional foul.
First personal foul. 13 foul.
Third quarter of basketball, about a minute and a half in. Outside Holiday. Outside Horford. 6 to shoot. And another miss by Boston. The Thunder leading by 8. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Pass to Williams. And stolen by Tatum. Here's Holiday. And it's slammed in by Holiday.
And how about the quick hands there by Tatum? Terrific anticipation as he comes up with that steal and able to convert that defense into offense.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, well, like a lockdown corner in football, teams just try to keep the ball away from Jrue Holiday. He says, I feel like they're not afraid of me, but like, okay, get him off the ball. To me, that's respect. I don't need other people telling me how good I am. You can see it by their actions. Kevin?
So true. He can be intimidating, David, and we thank you for that report.
He just sagged off just enough and no hesitation on his part.
Dort with the ball. Picked up by Brown. Beyond the arc. And Boston with the rebound.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
There's 1:59 left in the third. Outside Holiday. The kick out to Brown. Back to Tatum. Williams with the block. Back to Williams. Oklahoma City moving it around. On the wing, Williams. Back to Caruso. Fires it up. Williams can't hit.
Well, he's more than comfortable in the mid-range, but you can't make them all.
White looking around.
Timeout.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy.
Yeah, just looking to tighten up their defense in the paint. They've got to be better.
Yeah, it's basically a layup line. You're not going to win many games if you can't offer more resistance than that.
Aaron Wiggins. Isaiah Joe.
1:06 left in the third quarter of the game. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Horford. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Horford's got his first basket.
Putting that pass right in his stride. Didn't have to slow up and was able to complete the play.
It's Joe on the wing. Unloads from 13. That one wide left.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
Back to White. Off the mark from 16 feet out. And so it's Williams who brings it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. They've led by as many as 11 points. On the wing, Wiggins. Back to Williams. And stolen by Horford. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Tatum. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Well, converting on those transition opportunities is just so important.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. He wants to talk to his guys. In here for the Thunder. And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. He's ready to talk things through with the team.
And as fans and broadcasters, we're not permitted to hear the specifics in these huddles.
Well, as a coach, you want to cover just one or two major points. That way guys can absorb it and go out and execute.
Tatum no good on the free throw. And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe just one or two things to talk about. And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. And we've reached the end of the third. Oklahoma City out in front. They're up by 5.
The Celtics, 23.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks, guys. During the break, listened in with Joe Mazzulla and his team. Now, he talked about keeping confidence. He said this game is close, but we know we're the better team. Now it's time to go out there and prove it. See if they can come back in this one, guys.
Thank you, David.
And just fast off the floor to challenge shots. Porzingis, this helps him get a lot of blocks like that one.
Celtics trail by 5. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist.
And because he can score from all over the floor, Porzingis can find space inside. That's not the case for most 7-footers.
Gilgeous-Alexander. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the knee.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Oklahoma City.
Well, they've been owning the painted area offensively. I love the intensity they're playing with that. Well, he's been very good at the line, and we all know free throws can make or break you in the end.
Tatum looking around. Clock at 6. Celtics passing it around. Off target from outside.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. They set the pick. Back to Dort. Here's the 3. Drains the three-pointer. And the Thunder lead by 8.
And when you have Dort on your side, this is what he brings on the offensive end. Great off the catch and fire.
Here's Holiday. And Holiday throws it down.
Now, that's what I call a momentum changer.
Yeah, when you've got a point guard, that kind of spring, no lead is safe.
Yeah, he saw the opportunity to finish with some authority, trying to fire his guys up.
Back to Wallace. And it's good from the elbow. 6 points for Wallace.
Yeah, the more he knocks those down, the more confidence this coaching staff's going to have in him.
Tatum no good. The Thunder leading by 8. Wallace with the ball. Picked up by Brown. Wallace looking for an opening. At the top of the key, Williams. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. And it's an 11-point Thunder lead. Stan, we have so many great players in this NBA. I mean, every night, from top to bottom, each roster, there's so many great players. But in your opinion, who is the toughest to game plan against?
Wow, that is a tough question because there's so many of them where there's no good answers. You know, let's take Jokic, for example. If you play him one-on-one, he's going to score virtually every time. If you come in, double-team him, send the second defender, he's going to make the right pass all the time. There's no way to absolutely stop him. You just do the best you can to limit their team.
The great ones always have answers, don't they, Stan?
If they didn't, Kevin, they wouldn't be the great ones.
They set the pick. Pass to Dort. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. With the shot. Nails the baby hook. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 7 points here in this quarter.
And this is SGA's role. He's out here to score and score often.
Outside Tatum. And they get it. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one on Dort.
And looking at Tatum's game, you know, he really doesn't have a weakness. He can give it to you in a variety of ways.
58 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
And at this point, just sort of running through the paces as it appears it'll be a nice win here for the Thunder.
Their hard work on the glass paid off.
I tell you what, they're both excellent rebounding teams, and it was a tough battle underneath all game. And I think ultimately that earned the W.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Well, as a coach, it's so fun to watch a player dominate the game offensively like he did in this one.
Lets it go from deep. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time.
Well, that's just excellent offense. If the defense is giving that up, you've got to take it.
The kick out to Williams. Back to Wallace. Shoots. Right through the cylinder that time. All net. White, good. So it's Oklahoma City picking up the win. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them late.
Yeah, I mean, they faced some challenges, but really held firm when they needed to. On both ends, just effective in terms of coming away with this win.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.
This is Brian Anderson with Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. Allie LaForce with us on the sidelines. And it's going to be the Nuggets off the tip. Pass to Jokic. The reverse. Oh, Green with a block.
Green takes great pride in his defense now. He loves the 9 shots at the rim and playing bigger than his 6'8" frame would lead you to believe.
Hey, take it right to the defense. Not a bad way to start this game.
Now well into his 30s. Is it fair to start wondering how many seasons Jimmy Butler has left, Grant?
Well, it's a fair question, B.A. But at the same time, Jimmy's hunger is just so different than everybody else's, which I could see helping prolong his career.
Clark, when it comes to someone like Aaron Gordon, it seems like he makes at least one jaw-dropping play every night.
Well, when you've got that kind of special athleticism, B.A., you can do that. You can make highlight-type plays just by virtue of your activity and giftedness as an athlete. But he's become a heck of a basketball player, too. You always knew the athleticism was there, the energy was there, the work rate was there. But now you're seeing the skill develop. I love watching him work.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. Here's Curry. Outside heel. Pass to Green. The kick out. Curry. And that comes off the assist by Green.
That's Curry's game. I mean, you can't give him a sliver of daylight out there.
Jokic with it. Murray with it. Now guarded by Butler. Jokic in the post. And here's Gordon. Shot clock at 6. On the wing, Murray. And the three off target. Oh, and a fast break for the Warriors. Pass to Curry. And just around a minute and a half into this first quarter. Now Hield. Back to Curry. Out to Hield. Let's go with a three. Can't get his first shot of the game to fall. Westbrook with it. From deep, Jokic gets the three to fall.
What's really cool about Jokic is that he's just as effective working off the ball. He's ready to shoot when he catches it.
Curry gets the bucket.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Well, Clark, you look at Denver's lineups. They have a lot of size on this team.
Yeah, I tell you what, it's kind of the polar opposite of small ball, B.A. I mean, with Jokic in the middle and a lot of length on the wings and in the backcourt, too, this is a growing trend in the league as I see it.
And it's Jimmy Butler with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Pass to Murray. Three-pointer. Rebounded by Green. Well, the defender's stopping the developing fast break. That looks like a transition take foul. Grant, when you look at Draymond Green's career, you think he's going to the Hall of Fame?
You know, B.A., I believe so. He's won multiple titles, and we know how impactful he has been as a defender and distributor especially. I think we'll see him in Springfield one day.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Hey, Brian. No surprise here, Stephen Curry hopes to be a Warrior for life. He said being a part of a group of legends that have played for one franchise, established a culture, and won at the highest level, and did it with a lot of different roster combinations, I don't ever take that for granted. Brian, what a run.
Yeah, it is a great run, and he's been the foundation, Allie. Thank you.
Second team foul.
And in the first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Moody from outside. Denver grabs the miss. They double him with Moody. Jokic up top. Out to Gordon. Here's Westbrook. Pass to Jokic. 4 on the clock. With lots of prime seasons ahead of him, Clark, Nikola Jokic already has multiple MVPs and a championship.
It is an incredible resume already, that's for sure, B.A. I think he's got a chance to get into that top 10, maybe top 5 all-time conversation. But he's special, and what a joy to watch. Never seems to be overexerting himself, but he's making impact at both ends of the floor. He's extremely special as a basketball player.
Nuggets trail by 3. Outside for Porter. Pass to Jokic. Rebounded by Green.
Well, that's a look. He has to finish, and he knows it. Lone opportunity.
Butler with the ball. Checked by Gordon. And here's Green from the arc. Good, and Butler gets the assist.
You've got to respect Green at the arc. If he gets open out there, he can make you pay.
Pass to Jokic. Porter with it. Westbrook outside. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
You know, Westbrook able to score from anywhere. He just is so assertive and confident in what he can do out there.
And Russell Westbrook gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game.
Third team foul.
Curry with it. Now Porter defending. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Hield. Back to Curry. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Off the inbound. The offensive rebound. Now here's Murray. From deep, Jokic. And that's not going to go. And that concludes the first quarter of play. The Warriors on top, up by 4. And will return shortly. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And from what we've seen here from the Warriors, what's your take so far?
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
Assisted by.
Well, Grant, with players getting bigger and more athletic, do you support moving the restricted area out?
Yeah, B.A., I would. We've seen a lot of injuries when defenders slide underneath elevated players on the drive. So cutting down that risk makes a lot of sense.
And that's out of bounds. Last touch by Jokic.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Moody gets one inside.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Westbrook left side. Outside for Porter. And that one comes off the assist by Westbrook. Porter's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. Pass to Hield. Back to Curry. Jacks up a 3. There he is, the three-point king, delivers on cue.
This is how competitive Curry is. He's got a great competitive spirit. You drain a 3 on him, guess what? He's looking to come right back at you.
Fires in the triple. Jokic has got 5 points now in the quarter.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Good.
As a defender, it's got to be a futile feeling when Curry's in the zone like this.
And that's a foul called on Stephen Curry. That's his first foul. Westbrook outside. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here.
And, you know, even though that shot didn't go down, I like how they got him a wide open look in space there.
And Russell Westbrook gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
And here's Hield. Still no points. And here's Butler outside. Drains the triple. And it's an 8-point Warrior lead.
This team does a good job of keeping Butler involved in everything.
But Grant, despite the Warriors' success over the last decade, it hasn't always been this way for this franchise.
Yeah, they didn't have many winning seasons before they got Steph, Clay, and Dre. And you know, B.A., from 1978 to 2012, they made the playoffs just 6 times. It's turned into a showdown here, dueling from distance.
Looks to me like there could be something personal taking place here.
Back to Curry. Oh, they get a hand on it. And stolen by Jokic. Jokic off the bounce. And the dunk by Jokic.
Guys, I like the hustle from Jokic. I mean, this guy knows exactly how to get to his spots in transition.
Outside Moody.
2 minutes.
He's off on that one. And it's Murray with the ball for the Denver Nuggets. It's a three-point game. Westbrook left side. They kick it out to Murray. Westbrook right side. Just 5 on the clock. Porter a screen. Beyond the arc. Westbrook with the miss. The Warriors lead by 3. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
KBA, the Denver Nuggets are building for the long haul. Their philosophy has been to draft polished prospects and then develop them into contributors. They look for 4 qualities: basketball IQ, character, positional size, and the absence of skill deficiencies. Brian, the track record has been strong.
It really has. Thanks, Allie.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt. And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
And while Nikola Jokic has lots of years left in this league, he's already an all-time great, Grant.
You know, B.A., not many guys have won multiple MVPs and a title. But Jokic has already accomplished so much. And with his size and skill set, Jokic can be elite for a long time and add to that impressive resume.
Curry gets the bucket.
Hey, inside Curry has all the tricks. Floaters, scoop shots, fallaways, left hand, right hand. However he has to do it, he will.
Outside Moody. Healed on the wing. No made baskets yet. Offensive rebound. It doesn't go for him. Nuggets trail by 4. Down low. Outside for Porter. Pass to Murray. No good. Misses at the buzzer. Stephen Curry getting it done for the Warriors. Hunting for opportunities, leading to 9 points in the quarter. We'll be back in a moment. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Here's Curry. Pass to Butler. Back to Curry. The 3. He gets it. He's 7 for 8 and really going at him out there.
Off a pass, Steph Curry, that one is always going in, or almost always going in.
Pure from 3-point range. Murray's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there. And when you look back at the 2023 draft, the Warriors got great value out of their picks.
Yeah, I mean, they got Podziemski with the 19th pick, a versatile player who impacts the game at both ends. And they also got Trace Jackson-Davis late in the second round. And he is a fundamentally sound big man with great upside.
Now here's Curry. He's got 18. Rebounded by Pickett. Nuggets trail by 4. Pass to Jordan. Here's Pickett from downtown. And again, Denver with a 3.
Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
Now here's Hield. Back to Curry. Launches it from deep. And that's off the mark. He's 7 for 10 from the field. Here's Tyson. Here's Jordan. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup.
Jordan very efficient in the paint because of his length. Close to the bucket, he's hard to deal with.
Outside Curry. Moody on the wing. There's the 3. And it's Jordan with the rebound. And here's Denver. They've gone on an 8-0 run. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, no, it just doesn't make sense given the situation.
Team foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Inside. Here's Jordan. Here's the second effort. Second chance effort. To the left wing. And it's Gary Payton the second with a foul. That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. Second team foul. Coming out of the floor for your Warriors.
Jordan the screen. 5 on the clock. To the middle. And there's the rejection. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Nuggets will retain possession. Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. The Warriors trailing.
That was a good call. The defense wasn't established.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot, too.
Now Jackson Davis. He's scoreless. Pass to Payton. Back to Jackson Davis. And here's Hield. The clock is at 3 to win the cold spell. From beyond the arc and then some.
No hesitation, even from deep, deep range. Hield is a solid shooter.
Here's Brown. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
First personal foul. Third team foul. Now into the line.
And now we're 3 minutes into this third quarter of play. Pass to Tyson. Boom! He jams it straight down.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
And the Warriors with possession here after the Nuggets picked up a basket just a moment ago. Here's Santos. 5 to shoot. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Hield fires from way outside. And it's Jordan with the rebound. Clark, it's been great to see the Nuggets as a perennial powerhouse these past few years.
Well, you know, that's what happens when you get a guy like Nikola Jokic. I mean, he's a game changer, and what a joy to watch. It took a long time for them to finally get to the place where they can win that first title, but usually teams don't become champions overnight. It's a process. Now everybody's scared of him.
Here's Pickett. The Warriors getting their last shot to go. Gordon down low. Pass to Jordan. Here's Pickett. Gets stolen by Hield. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. Steve Kerr calls timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Steve Kerr calls timeout. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Grant, the Denver Nuggets have been on quite the run here in this window of time.
Yeah, B.A., it's all working for Denver in recent years. This is a well-constructed team that they play as a unit, and it makes it so difficult to try to get the best of them.
Here's Curry. Oh, he hits that one. 8 for 11 and remaining a thorn in the D side.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
Pass to Jokic. In the paint. Jokic going off.
And right now, Jokic has it going on. He's doing whatever he wants to out there.
And there's the screen.
Nuggets foul.
He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game.
And guys, the numbers don't lie. I mean, he was such a reliable presence at the free throw line all throughout last season.
And so Curry nails both of them.
Making shots at the line. You need a good routine, and he certainly has one.
To the paint. And stolen by Green. Got it up. And that'll do it for the third quarter. The Warriors on top, up 4. And time for a short break. Stay right there. The fourth quarter is coming up next. 3 tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. Nuggets trail by 4. Pass to Porter. Westbrook outside. Gordon down low. Out to the wing. Jokic with it. Clock at 6. The Nuggets need to get one up. Now here's Westbrook. They kick it out to Murray. Pass to Gordon. Goes up again. Back to Murray. Well, it was only a matter of time before they finally get the bucket.
Murray using the mid-range, an effective shot for a good penetrator like Jamal. He's a natural scorer.
Outside Butler. Back to Curry. Outside for Green. Butler on the wing. From deep. Rebounded by Denver.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot in most possessions.
And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. Looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
During that break, Coach Steve Kerr had some advice for the team. With the game so close, he wanted his team to stay aggressive, saying, don't be a watcher, be an actor. Go out and make something happen on the court. Don't let it come to you.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. And that's a foul called on Stephen Curry. That's his 4th foul of the contest. And here's Jokic to tie it up. Jokic using his size.
Well, you got to do more than that to stop Jokic. I mean, this guy is a master at converting through tough defense.
Pass to Heel. Back to Curry. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the official.
And so Curry nails both of them.
When you talk about shot mechanics, Curry is as close as you can get to perfect. I mean, you can tell he puts a lot of work into that part of his game, and it pays off.
And the basket by Westbrook.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
And here's Butler outside. Rebounded by Denver. Murray deciding where to go with it. Pass to Jokic. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. And the Warriors with possession. Moody misses. Jokic with it. Now guarded by Butler. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Hey, night in and night out, Jokic is taking and relishing the contact.
So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe.
Not an A-plus trip to the line, but he did get them the lead.
Pass to Green. Outside Moody. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by Nikola Jokic. Denver in the lead. Now Porter. Up top Westbrook. It's stolen by Curry.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
It's Curry all the way. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Warriors.
Really a great job in this one, forcing the issue defensively. Great quickness and discipline combined, making ball handlers very uncomfortable.
Back to Jokic. And stolen by Green. 3-on-3. Curry with it. He's picked up by Westbrook. Pass to Moody. Wide open. And right through it goes. Now it's a 3-point Warrior lead. Here's Jokic. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It's on Stephen Curry.
That's a nice job by Jokic getting fouled in the act, and you know he's going to cash in most times.
Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one.
And they need to play good defense here. That trip to the line helped and hurt.
Back to Moody. And Steve Kerr calls timeout. There is a lot on the line, and he is determined to make sure everyone's on the same page. Heel. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It goes on Russell Westbrook.
Everybody knows about how Buddy Hield is an incredible three-point threat. But what I love, here's a guy with a bunch of years playing 80 or more games. Love that durability. He's ready to go whenever they call his name.
Westbrook right side. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he'll sit the rest of this one out. And the Warriors making a switch here. Good on the first. And that narrows the lead down to just 3. He's off on the free throw. Unable to get the second one to drop.
And by missing that free throw, now a 3 could even the score. Not ideal.
Pass to Santos. Back to Green. Butler with the ball. Defended by Gordon. Counted!
And Butler not afraid of having the ball in his hands in these big moments. He's the guy that you can count on to get it done in the clutch.
A clear look for Westbrook. Rebounded by Hield. 2 points here could be the only cushion they need, Grant.
Hard to say. Crazier things have happened in this league. They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
Jokic. It's rebounded by Jimmy Butler. Pass to Hield. Here's the 3. Doesn't go for him. And it's Westbrook off the drive. Tipped. And they get it back. And so it's Golden State winning this one. Boy, they didn't make it easy on their fans or themselves. But at the end of
It's interconference time for the New York Knicks as they travel to enemy territory looking for a win. I'd like to welcome you to the NBA on 2K Sports. With Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. And we're pleased to have on the sidelines tonight David Aldridge. Right side, Beal fires from deep, buries the long-range jumper. Well, both these teams, of course, Greg, strong and rebounding. Should be a battle out there.
Nothing easy in the paint, Kevin. Both front courts will be fighting for every possession when they miss.
And Mike Budenholzer has called a timeout. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. Durant with the steal. And here's the fast break. Beal leading the way. Lets the three fly. They get it again. And the dunk by Ball.
The towering presence that is Ball. Good at staying active and going after those offensive rebounds.
Achua in the corner. Misses the three. And Doris, when you take a look at someone like Royce O'Neal, what do you see?
I mean, so many things, Kevin. There's great intangibles with this young man. Hard worker, incredibly smart defensively, versatile defensively, and he's so often matched up against the opponent's best scorer and relishes it. I love that.
Here's Brunson. Bull making his last shot. They need this. The dunk by Achua.
How about that well-timed drop-off? Jalen Brunson just knows where to put the basketball.
Pass to Durant. And finished off by Katie.
Sometimes a player is born with a passer's mindset. He deals it with conviction.
Brunson with it. Now guarded by Booker. Back to Brunson. Out to Bridges. New York moving it around. Achua, no good. Quick start for the Suns in this one. It's Beal on the wing. Outside Durant. 5 on the clock. Back to Beal. Fires the three. Drills it from outside. Beal's got 6.
And you know what? They've been on a nice run here, had the ability to widen the gap. Now they are rolling.
This is a dominant stretch. I am so impressed with how they've played together as a unit over this last stretch.
And stolen by Achua. Pass to Hart. There's the triple. The rebound by KD. And so it's KD with it. He brings up the ball for Phoenix. 7-point differential. Good on the three-point shot. Durant's got his second bucket of the game to go.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Here's Booker. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That's on Jalen Brunson.
Yeah, there's an activity level and a skill level that makes Devin Booker problematic on the offensive end. He dares defenders to get physical with him.
And there's one guy who rarely has an off night, Devin Booker.
He has been the model of consistent excellence, Kevin. This guy's so efficient, so productive, all about winning. I am not sure Devin Booker gets the credit he deserves for the level he's at every night.
Here's O'Neal. And finished off by O'Neal.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip, and guys are making their shots. That's critical.
Out to Bridges. Pass to Hart. New York needs to get off a shot. It's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. To the inside. And O'Neal gets it to go.
What a good pass. I mean, Booker's so unselfish, showing he's not just a finisher.
Now here's Brunson. Still scoreless. There's a screen by Achua. Stolen by Durant. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Booker with no one around. They get the rebound. And now the fast break. Bridges with the ball. The offensive rebound. And it's Royce O'Neal with the foul.
Royce O'Neal.
That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team foul.
5 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Tries again. No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's Phoenix sitting with a comfortable lead up by 14. And it's been their rugged defense.
7.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Suns.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
And with this score of the Suns, you know, Greg, you never know who is going to initiate the offense for them.
And that can cause problems at times, Kevin. Can run you into issues keeping the ball moving. Turnovers can be their Achilles heel as well.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Devin Booker is a 3-level scoring threat. He said, I'm just reading coverages and taking what the defense gives me. That's a mid-range jumper, which analytically people say isn't the highest percentage shot. But for myself, it's a good one. I've shot it pretty much my whole life. Kevin?
And David, doesn't it show? Wow, he is something else. Hey, thank you.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
Pass to Towns. And Towns throws it down.
Big time slam by Karl Anthony Towns. Love when he's playing with this sort of aggression.
They set the screen. Booker outside. Jackson coming off the assist from KD. Booker's got 5 now.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Again, the miss by Booker. Knicks trail by 13. Brunson down the lane. That's going to be out of bounds. The Knicks will retain possession.
Now into the lineup for your Suns. Number 2, Nick Richards.
And here's Towns. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Towns has got 4 points now in the quarter. And a big part of perimeter defense, Greg, avoiding screens. What are some of the tricks of the trade in that regard?
Well, sometimes you have to get skinny. I mean, other times it's using your strength. A lot goes into it. Also, you know, getting a cadence for the screener.
Unbelievable. You think of Bridges as understated, not that flashy, and then he does that.
Booker outside. From outside, off the mark. Knicks trailed by 9. To the paint. Here's Towns. And the dunk by Towns.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope. His only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. And Mike Budenholzer has called a timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. Now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter of basketball. Durant deciding where to go with it. And it's Beal in the corner. KD with it. 5 points in the game. Booker outside. Back to KD. 6 to shoot. And there's the defensive 3-second call. Phoenix getting their 3rd free throw shot of the game.
And they shot 81% from the line last season as a team. So you really can't find fault with what they're able to do there.
And the technical free throw is good.
Anytime Devin Booker is sent to the line, it's a win for his offense. He's pretty much automatic, and it's been that way since he entered the league. Oh, inflicting some punishment with the 2-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter. Booker, right side. .104 left in the first quarter.
Putting on a show, Bradley Beal, the aerial improvisation.
Brunson outside. Pass to Achua. Some nice passing by New York here. And the dunk by Towns.
Oh, I dunk you very much.
He can really fly, and you combine that, Greg, with some nice penetration too, and you've got 2 points. Here's Durant. KD, so efficient in there.
You love the efficiency of that play. Kevin Durant on the interior. Yes, sir.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Down low. Out to Brunson. Inside. Here's Towns. And Towns throws it down.
There's Karl Anthony Towns putting on a show on the offensive end of the floor. Legit three-level score, and he's got it all working.
For three, Durant. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's Phoenix with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. And don't go away. We'll be right back. We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. Knicks trailed by 10. Doris, the way this Knicks roster was put together, they have a great level of physicality.
Kevin, if you think about it, with the way the Wolves are starting to trend back toward that level of physicality, they've got an opportunity to be successful. They also have a big-time star in Jalen Brunson, so there's a lot to like about the future.
GA, as you know, Jalen Brunson is a second-generation NBA player.
Yeah, his dad, Rick Brunson, was an 11-year vet who also played overseas and eventually settled in as a coach in this league. So Jalen grew up in those NBA locker rooms.
Bridges outside. Pass to Hart. Achua in the corner. Brunson outside. Lets it go with a three. And it's Durant with the rebound. Phoenix leading by 11. And the dunk by Booker.
This guy difficult to match up with in transition because Booker can hit from anywhere on the floor.
Here's Brunson to the middle. Here's Achua. Towns. And the dunk by Towns.
How about the big guy attacking the rim? The throwdowns are loud and emphatic.
The wide open look for Durant. And good as it just snugs right down through the net.
The confidence of Kevin Durant. He gets it and takes the shot. Very simple. Catch and shoot, baby.
Here's Brunson. And Hart has it in the corner. It falls. Nice feed that time from Brunson. Hart's got 6.
You can't afford to let Hart get going from deep. He's ready to shoot it when given the opportunity.
Taken away. Pass to Achua. Beal with the steal. It's stolen. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, as always with Tom Thibodeau teams, they are level-headed. He said of his Knicks, we want guys to sacrifice and put the team first. But there has to be that belief. When your best players have it, your entire team ends up having it. We know if we stay disciplined, we'll have a chance to win. Kevin?
A very good chance, D.A. Thank you.
Well, put all that size to good use. Rip it off the backboard.
That one goes in. And the Suns lead by 12.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
Out to Brunson. The sweet lefty stroke of Jalen Brunson.
What a confident stroke from Jalen Brunson. This guy doesn't have to dominate with the ball in his hands.
Booker, right side. Pass to Richards. Suns keep it alive. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. And done with the slam.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it. Brunson outside. Bridges outside. The kick out to Towns. They get it back. Here's Achua. Hits the layup in for the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
Well, you love the persistence on the offensive glass. All about effort right now.
Pass to Booker. Beal up top. Just 5 on the clock. Screen by Allen. Lets a floater go. Beal can't get it to go. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
And timeout is called by Mike Budenholzer. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. There's 42 seconds left to play in the third. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. Outside, Jones. It's Lee, top of the key. Shot clock at 6. Back to Jones. Got a piece of it. Pass to Hukporti. And stolen by Bull. Lee outside. Shoots over Payne. And so it's Phoenix heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for the Suns. Pass to Lee. The tray. A three-pointer is right on target. Lee's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. And the call will go against Grayson Allen. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
Knicks trail by 10. And he drives in. Deflects the pass. Pass to Hukporti. Count the basket.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
I'll tell you, we have seen great execution from both teams. Neither one giving an inch here.
Knicks foul. First personal foul. First team foul.
To the paint. Here's Plumlee. And it's slammed in by Plumlee.
And he might be small for a center, but boy, can he jump out of the building.
Down low. Got a piece of it. Lee with the steal. And up the court come the Suns on the break. Offensive rebound. Plumlee, no luck. Knicks trailed by 10. Payne with it. Jones covering. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Yeah, not sure what that was about.
Ese loco sí es malo,
We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Here's Payne. Plumlee with the rebound. Suns leading by 10. Allen drives in. Now McBride. Some nice passing by New York here. Pass to Ryan. From past the arc. It's good from long range.
Three-point field goal.
Ryan's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Now Lee, defended by McBride. And it's Lee penetrating. And the foul called on Cameron Payne. That is his first foul of the game. So both teams changing it up here.
Substitution on the court.
Now here's Bull. Shot clock at 5. Into the lane. Beal with it. Hart covering. Bull. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Knicks trailed by 7. And here's Brunson. The kick out to Towns. Pass to Bridges. Back to Towns. Wide open. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
And listen, sometimes even the best of us are going to miss the easiest of opportunities.
Here is Durant. Kicks it out to Booker. And again, it's the Suns missing.
Absolutely tenacious, guys. Stuck right on him defensively, bothered that shot.
Out left to the wing. Here's Towns. And the dunk by Towns.
Oh, needing a bucket there. Towns doesn't hesitate.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Katie with it. Brunson picks him up. And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Brunson. That'll be his second foul of the game. 1:58 left to play here in the fourth. Here's O'Neal.
And for a power forward, he can sure get up. I mean, because of that leaping ability, it kind of offsets his height disadvantage.
Right wing. Towns for 3. Another miss by Towns.
You know, ill-advised threes isn't how you want to close the gap. You've got to have better shot selection.
You know, you have to recognize the chance to push it, and they did. Great pass to get the ball behind the defense and an easy 2 points on the board.
Brunson, the bounce pass. Five to shoot. There's a screen by Achua. And Brunson, here we go. They grab their own miss. Pass to Towns. On target from 13 feet. 18 points for Karl Anthony Towns.
That can be a difficult shot for some, but Towns very capable in the mid-range.
Oh, fellas, that was vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one. Towns at the elbow. Back to Brunson. Over Booker. Hart with it. Knocks it loose. Stolen by O'Neal. Outside, KD. Shoots the 3. No good on that one. And here are the Knicks. They trail by 9 points. Bridges with it. Now Bull defending. Hart wide open. He fires. No good on the triple.
New York foul. Practice Achua. Second personal foul. Fourth team foul.
He drops the first one, and that will push the lead to double digits.
Taking 2 shots.
Both good from the line that time.
And that's curtains for him. Some really good work at the charity stripe to close this one out.
And so it's Phoenix easily grabbing this one. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability.